signs. This is Sabbath from Sabbath Tarot. I'm hoping that you're well, happy, safe, wherever you are. I was really drawn by the Spirit to be present here with you tonight. We're going to be tapping onto some advice, messages from the Spirit to you. We're going to be tapping onto your current energy, current situation. I'm going to be waiting for a few of you to join in before we get started, but I do appreciate you being here. And we're going to be going from Aries all the way to Pisces. I'm going to be waiting for a few of you, and I'm going to check the sound. Hello, how's everybody doing? I was really drawn to go live, so here we are. I'm going to be waiting. I'm going to be waiting a little bit to check the sound, make sure everything's fine, and then we're going to get started, okay? Is everyone doing well? Hello, Christina, May, Kimberly. Oh, we have someone Georgian in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you're doing well too. Sandra, Tiffany, how's everyone? Susan, BB Check, Letty, Curly Cookie, Christina. For some reason, hi Raven, how are you? I'm really feeling drawn to get some advice for tonight. So we're going to see why that is. I'm going to be using my oracle cards. This is going to be more of a psychic reading. There's not going to be much of clarifying, but more straight to the point messages. And before we get started, I do want to let you know that personal readings are being offered. So if you're interested, definitely can write to me to my email, which is in the description box. There's special offers going on right now. Also, you can become a member to my channel by clicking the join button to have access to personalized readings. Okay, so are we ready to start to tap onto some messages for Aries? Let's see. Aries. What is the advice that you need to hear? I'm going to just get my water before we get started, okay? I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. All right. I see everybody's here. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Pombi, Cedric, Kimberly, Moni. All right. Are we ready to tap onto some advice for the time being? Let's focus and see what the messages are. We're going all the way from Aries to Pisces. If somebody can tell me how the sound is, that would be amazing, so we can get started. Okay. Aries, at the bottom of the deck here for you, we have the Deer. Let me just get one more card, all right, to see. For our dear Aries, what is the advice, Spirit, and what is happening? We have the Alchemist in reverse, okay. And the Artist as well is coming through. Aries, first of all, for the time being, you could be feeling as if things are not going as fast as you want. You could be feeling a little bit stuck. You could be feeling as if you want for things to move forward a little bit faster. Some of you, it could be that you're feeling as if you're not really doing something that you like to do right now, whether it be career-wise, you feel this way, you feel like you're not quite where you need to be. Or this is also in regards to all the expectations that you have right now of yourself, perhaps even for the new year. What I feel for you, Aries, is that the Spirit wants for you to know that you're doing just fine. You're doing great. You're enough as you are. That you don't need to try any harder. For some reason, I feel like some of you might have been really pressuring yourself for the time being. Another message I hear is that You might need to start a project instead of worrying about the outcome of or how people are going to react to it. I don't know if there's a talent here. Some of you could be wanting to, maybe you've been wanting to start something up for a very long time already and you haven't done it. This is also speaking of something that you feel like you want to finish. Let's say you want to publish a book. Let's say you want to, I don't know, put out an album out there. Spirit here is telling you that use this time that you have to create and that it takes time and that it's a process. So in regards to your career, you need to know that you're on the right path, that you're not doing anything rather out of the ordinary, anything wrong, I want to say, is the energy. Now, yeah, we're going to definitely get more messages here for you. Thank you, Lisa, for your super chat. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you. With that dragon emoji, I like that. Let's get more messages here for you, okay? I do want to clarify a little bit more for you. I see a connection here as well here for you, Aries. Some of you could be connecting with an earth sign or a water sign. There's almost this energy of a question. Should I gift to this? Is it safe for me to love this person? Is it safe for me to invest in myself into this situation? Thank you, Sarah, for that super chat. My goodness, you always flatter me. I appreciate you. $100. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you so much. You're a dream. There's an energy of you're questioning. I just heard testing the waters. You're trying to see if something here is really worth investing in. And I really feel like for some of you, this could be in regards to a connection. All right. There's almost this energy of, should I give of myself? Is it safe for me to trust this person? Is it safe for me to be vulnerable? I see closeness. I see intimacy. I see a person here igniting something in you, bringing you back to life. Maybe some of you haven't felt these emotions in a very long time and somebody is making you feel this way. Thank you, Sarah. Love you. For Aries, let's see. What are the messages? You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It's time to get going. It's time to go in the direction you want to go instead of waiting for something to happen. Okay, so some of you really, this definitely could be in regards to a change that's calling you. All right, something that you really have been wanting to do. The Spirit is saying, go ahead and do this. All right, go ahead and drown yourself in whatever type of endeavor this is, whatever type of dream this is. So there's a big manifestation energy. And another message I heard for you, Aries, is that some of you might need to be alone to focus on yourself, or you might really need some time apart to think about the things you want to do. So you might really need to right now take some time to think about New Year resolutions, how you want for the new year to look like, or even how you want for your future to look like, okay? So we're going to just get one more message for you, and that's about it. Lizuki, hi. Diana, Kim Priestess, hello, honey. I'm just saying hi to everybody. I have to. Okay. Aries, some of you could be also feeling as if somebody's toxic. This could be somebody very close to you, by the way. You could be feeling as if you're healing from a past connection, or this could be also from like a family member close to you. There's definitely this energy of you could be feeling as if somebody here is projecting onto the connection, okay, that you have with them. And this, for some of you, this could be your mother, okay, or maybe a mother figure. I don't know. But there's definitely this energy of don't involve yourself in anybody's karma, Aries, okay? You have your own life and they have theirs. You don't have to be overgiving. You don't have to rather please anybody, all right? So some of you, I don't know if there's a person here who's rather being dependent on you in some kind of a way, or maybe they kind of make you feel like you're not enough. I don't know. But the message here is that you know who you are and you know where you're going, and you don't have to rather listen to anybody, right, is the message. Any other messages do we have for our dear Aries? What is the advice for Aries? The gem. Have you found the gem, or are you still looking for the gem, or are you in the process of the making. Some of you, I really feel like Aries. You might have been polishing something. You might have been working on something, and this definitely could be in regards to a vision you have. Like, let's say you want to be very successful, you want to be very rich. You visualize a certain way yourself to be a certain way. So the spirit here is telling you this is in the process of the making. It might be something that's not going to happen overnight, but you need to give it time. You need to give yourself the time to get where you need to be. All right. Another message I heard is there could be a connection of significance here. And I see you having an opportunity to really take something far with someone. Maybe take it as far as a relationship, take it as far as marriage. So some of you, the Spirit's advice to you is to trust and to not be afraid to invest in a particular connection, especially if you've been very used to short-term connections and someone is offering you something long-term and you feel like this could be something, you know, for yourself. So the message is for you to not be afraid to invest, to not be afraid to polish, to be vulnerable, I feel, is the energy. So that's your message. Let's move forward to Taurus. Yeah, this is also strong Gemini energy. Some of you could be also getting jewelry. Maybe this is a gift somebody's giving to you, or you could be also making jewelry or making some kind of a craft here. All right, there's definitely that creative energy with you. Let's move forward to Taurus, okay? And yeah, you can check your moon, rising, Venus to find a reading that most resonates with you. Oh my God. Do we have a scammer in the comments? Okay, there we go. Taurus, let's see. For our dear Taurus, what messages do we have? What advice do we have? Remember, Taurus, that you can book for a personal reading. They're available. Especially there's special offers for the month of December. Speaking of which, some of you, be careful. I don't know why I just heard even scam. Like, I was just looking through the comments and I heard scammer. So some of you, make sure you're not being scammed, or maybe don't like respond to calls that like seem to be offering you something that seems too good to be true. I don't know who this is for. Or this also could be speaking of like if somebody's like giving you a deal, make sure that you have all the information before you make a decision, before you do something. So I don't know if this has to do with like moving somewhere, a deal, all right? Make sure that you know all the details before you sign something. All right, Taurus. What advice do you need to hear right now, Taurus? This is an intuitive reading for you. What advice do you need to hear for the time being? Bear. Are you bearing something? Are you coping with something? Are you not speaking up in regards to something that you feel? You might have been in this energy for a while already. Some of you, I'm also hearing back pain, okay? Make sure you're not overworking yourself. Why do I feel like some of you have been either going through like a situation and you might have been getting used to it already? The spirit here is asking you that you don't have to go along with the situation, especially if you feel like it's dark there. For some reason, I'm picturing it almost looks like a tunnel, but it's very dark in there. And you know how sometimes when you're in somewhere that's quite dark and you get out of that darkness, you can't even open your eyes because there's too much light. It's the same energy. So I don't know if some of you have been very used to a situation that's limiting. This could even be in regards to a person that's draining. I don't know. But the spirit here is telling you that you don't have to go along with a certain situation that you're not happy with or that you're not comfortable with. All right. In fact, I see you getting out of this situation, Taurus, especially with the butterfly being here. This is in regards to a particular transformation, opening your wings, coming out. I'm hearing take a flight. So maybe some of you could be moving, relocating. You could be coming out of a situation in the most, I just heard, practical way. So yeah, we're going to tap more into this energy. The other message I heard is if you've been dealing with somebody, Taurus, that's very passive, very reserved, if you've been noticing somebody being very one foot in, one foot out with you and not very open with you and determined, it could be that they're having insecurities right now, or there's an energy if they're not necessarily telling you that they're going through some instability within their life. For majority of you, I really feel like this could be like a lover or somebody that you feel unfinished business with, or somebody that you've been wanting clarity about, but you also, maybe this is the same energy you've been bearing or trying to like wait on. I'm not quite sure, but somebody might have been not telling you in regards to their situation, you know? We're going to see more about this. Somebody here feels to me like too afraid to make a move, too afraid to like take a leap of faith. And this could be somebody who's very much like the opposite of you. Maybe some of you are ready to take a leap of faith, but somebody else is not. You know, we're going to see more about this. These readings feel definitely very specific. For dear Taurus, the mother. I have the mother card. I need more messages in regards to this. Something I just heard, it could be that you don't want to become your mother. Maybe some of you view your mother to be somebody who's not necessarily the most kind. This is getting specific. Why am I hearing these things tonight? The other message I'm hearing is that you could be resolving some of the wounds that you or your parents have been carrying, you know, from their past. And there's an energy of you don't want to carry that over into your connections. Some of you could be also questioning whether you're ready to have a baby, have a child. I don't know whether there's been thoughts around this or somebody has been rather making you think about it, you know, but we're going to see more about it, Taurus. What clarifications, what advice do we have for Taurus in regards to this? I just heard in my head, which is in my mother tongue. Some of you, again, you've been very patient with the situation. You've been waiting for a very long time, I keep hearing. And I feel like you don't need to wait on anybody. I don't know who this is for, Taurus, but you don't need to wait on anybody. Some of you, I don't know if you're waiting on communication, you're waiting on somebody to join you. The spirit here is saying try to focus on yourself and your own dreams and your own plans, all right? So I don't know if you are really wanting for somebody to be on the same page as you, to want something as badly as you. But the Spirit's advice to you is that they're going to do it when they're ready to do so. And you can't make somebody be ready for something they're not ready to do. All right? So your advice is to definitely take action towards whatever vision, goal, dream you have and to not wait on anybody to offer it to you. This is specific, so very specific. Hi, Estine. How are you? Dee Dee, hello. All right. I feel like everything's pretty clear, but we'll see if there's one more message for you. Somebody has been affecting you. I see a person here affecting you. Like either affecting your health, affecting your mental state. And this could be because you care so much about them, or there's an energy of you wish that you could like help them in some kind of a way. You wish that maybe you expect something from this person. I don't know. Aries energies here. Some of you, earth and air. You need to stop overthinking, Taurus, and stop thinking that you can control everything is what the Spirit wants to tell you. The other message I heard is that you don't need to carry anybody else's burden. So if you've been coping with a situation, if you've been feeling like you're affected by something, you don't need to let yourself be affected by it. I don't know whose message this is. I feel like for a lot of you, you either have gotten used to this energy, or there's an energy of you've been afraid to take some kind of a leap of faith. And the spirit here is really saying, do what feels right to you, and that you don't need to necessarily be nice in this situation. Go your own way, I keep hearing. So that's your message. Let's move forward to Gemini. Some of you definitely, I'm seeing a move for you, or like taking a flight, going somewhere, a particular glow up that you are going through because you want to, you know? So live your life the way you want is the spirit's advice. Don't wait on anybody to, you know, offer you what it is you want, but you rather pursue what it is you want yourself is the energy. So yeah, a lot of independence in your reading, Taurus. So a lot of independence, listening to your heart, listening to your own intuition. Let's move forward to Gemini. That was your reading. Some of you could be also even moving abroad at a certain point, or wanting to travel. But yeah, no longer coping with something, no longer dealing with something anymore because you don't want to. You're tired. All right, Gemini, let's see. Okay. For our dear Gemini, let's see. What are the messages? How are my Geminis doing? Gemini. What advice do you need to hear? You feeling stuck? Seizure? Yeah, sure. We can tap onto some messages. Hi, Nate. How are you? Hello. Love, traveling, and positivity. Gemini, let's see. What advice do you need to hear right now? What advice do you need to hear? You have the octopus. You are enough as you are is Spirit's advice. Some of you, I just heard Virgo. You could also be connecting with earth energy strongly, water as well as coming through could be connecting with. You are enough as you are. You don't need to change anything about yourself. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you feel like you either are very conscious, self-conscious. Maybe some of you, you know, you fix yourself quite a lot, or I just heard some, you could be stress cleaners. You don't have to be though. But there's this certain energy of self-consciousness in your reading that is not needed so much, right? Like maybe some of you tend to really be in your head in regards to whether you're doing enough, whether somebody thinks that you're enough for them. But the answer is you are enough as you are. Now, another message I heard for some of you is I'm hearing partnership in my head. So there could be a connection of significance that's helping you see what it's like to be a partner. Some of you are healing within this particular connection. It could be that this connection is also teaching you a lot of things, maybe about being a good partner, listening to your partner. You're definitely learning a lot in regards to a connection by being with somebody. And this could be somebody that you have a lot of feelings for, that you're getting closer with. But we're going to see more about it here for you, Gemini. Hi, Elisa. How are you? Hello. The other message I'm hearing is that you need to stop trying so hard. I don't know if you've been always the one putting a lot of effort towards something, maybe in your previous connections also, but there's this certain message of you can be still and everything can come to you. So if this is in regards to love, the Spirit is telling you, you can take a step back if you feel like it's the right time. You don't have to be the only one always trying is the energy, but reciprocity is important here. You could also be finding it hard to focus right now on something. You have a lot of talents towards something, Gemini, but you need to focus on this talent, whatever it may be. Either you're multitasking for the time being, you could be having, let's say, 2 jobs that you're doing, but the Spirit is saying instead of like filtering this or procrastinating, you just need to do it instead of like questioning yourself. I'm hearing the song Thunder by Lana. All right. Is there any other messages for Gemini? Let's see more about your advice to see. The Pioneer. You're very loved. You're very loved. Some of you, I even feel like I'm hearing a higher position. So there could be a higher position for you coming up at a certain point. And you're totally ready for it and receive it, whatever this higher position may be. Whether it be through your work, this could be recognition. This could be something that you've been hoping for and waiting on. Any other messages for Gemini? I just heard let this person come to you or take initiative towards you. You don't have to be the one doing everything. I don't know why I keep hearing that. There's something about boundaries that keeps coming through. We have the right card. So somebody could be writing to you. Somebody could be initiating something with you. This message always, when I get it, this also talks about a certain creativity. So you might need to start writing. You might need to start initiating a particular plan for yourself, getting organized. And finally, I just heard getting grounded in regards to whatever this dream is. Write it down in order to manifest it as energy. For our dear Gemini, if you didn't get notified, it's because I went live before I even scheduled the reading. Like I just went live, all right? For those of you that are wondering. Again, there's something here about let someone come to you. And don't try to do everything for them. Don't try to be the one always available, doing everything in the connection. There's something here about putting yourself first, Gemini, that keeps coming through, and also making sure that your needs are being met in a situation, whether you're happy with the situation you're in, instead of trying to cope, right? Or settle for a situation when you're not happy, right? So that's your message. Somebody could be also dehydrated. Make sure you're having enough water is the message, but changes are in the air for you. Changes. Let's move forward to Cancer now. That was your reading. All right. Speaking of dehydration, I need some water now. Okay. For Cancer. Seeing clearly. Hello from Canada. Hello. Any Cancers do we have? Somebody could be having seafood, I just heard. 3 shuffles. Cancer. What advice do you need to hear? Somebody could be seeing spiders, squirrels, which is signifying patience that's being needed. You could be also in the process of saving up right now, saving up for something, Cancer. The Spirit here is telling you is on the way. It's on the way. I just heard courier in my head, like something could be on the way, like being shipped to you. Maybe you're expecting some message, letter, gift, package. Cancer. What advice do you need to hear right now? What advice do you need to hear, Cancer? Earthworm. Look at what we have at the bottom of the deck. spider. I was just saying you could be seeing spiders. I'm hearing you're stronger than this. You're stronger than this. You're stronger than this, Cancer. Don't give up just yet. You could be in the process of something. You could be feeling stagnant. You could be feeling stuck right now. You could be feeling like you want to bang your head somewhere right now. In regards to this situation, the Spirit here is saying you're stronger than this. You could be expecting a lot of yourself, right? This is very much reminding me of the Aries reading I just did. Either you're wishing to help someone right now, or there's an energy of you wishing for a situation to work out. You're quite stressed out. You're very stressed out. A lot of stuckness energy, a lot of overthinking, worrying. And I'm like, why though? Why? I just heard, why do you think you can help everybody? Cancer. Some of you, I don't know if you've been trying to take care of someone, or there's a message here about you knowing that you can only help someone so much. Are you feeling guilty? What is this talking about here? This is definitely talking about something that you're stuck in right now, or something that's ongoing that you've been trying to, I just heard, put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're going to see more about it though. You could not even be saying a thing to anybody about this, or it's like you internalize a lot of things you're going through, Cancer. You're not talking to anybody about it. You're very sweet. I'm going to tell you, you could be, this is reminding me of Gemini's reading. Some of you are very self-conscious. Don't underestimate your beauty, your power, your kindness, your sweetness. And you could be doing this to yourself. Like everybody else could be doing just fine. But because you're so sensitive, I feel like you're quite hard on yourself. You feel like you're not doing enough sometimes for some reason. We're going to see more about it. Do we have any messages for Cancer, Spirit? What does Cancer need to hear right now? We have the Pioneer energy and the Scientist. Spirit here is asking for you to be more logical, Cancer, in regards to the situation, more practical, all right? And I don't mean completely turning your emotions off towards it. I just mean looking at it from a practical perspective. That might help you to feel better in regards to the situation and to actually look at everything more clearly, if that helps. There is a certain message of you by being head over heart can protect yourself, or there's an energy of when you're making decisions practically, Cancer, that is when you are able to protect your heart. There's something here about you not, again, either being too nice right now, you not being overgiving in a situation, you not putting more, than somebody else. Maybe they're putting less effort. I don't know. But the Spirit here is saying, be very practical, logical in regards to a certain situation. And I'm hearing, look at it from like a job perspective. So maybe this could be for some of you in regards to your work even, right? But there's something about not getting in your emotions. And it's very hard for a Cancer, to be honest with you, to not be in your emotions. We'll see more about it. We have the Agape, and we also have the River. So something that you've been really worried about is going to come to light for you. And this is also speaking of moving towards calm waters, especially if you've been worried about someone, or if you've been worried about the outcome of something. I don't know why, but for some of you, could be actually witnessing somebody going through like maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody is sick that you know, or you could be worried about somebody's health. The Spirit here is saying that they're going to be okay, and that they're going to be recovering, so that there's no need to worry. This is very specific, so I'm hearing it. Any other messages do we have for dear Cancer? Okay, yeah, we'll do that too. Quit overthinking. You overthink way too much. Are you a Virgo? Because Virgos overthink a lot. So some of you could be connecting with a Virgo, or maybe you have Virgo in your chart. Let's see if I can get one more angel message for you, and that's about it. Something's going to be successful. Something's going to be positive, and it's going to make you very happy. And this could be something you've been very stressed out about. All right. Keep wanting to tell you this. Could even have to do with a move as well. Any advice do we have for Cancer? We have a wait and no need to worry. So the Spirit is saying, yeah, this is definitely talking about the spider, because whenever the spider shows up, that's definitely an indication something's still in the process. You know, maybe you're making a web. Maybe you're right now in the process of making something. This could be literally anything. And the Spirit here is telling you there's no need to worry. You're on the right path. And don't stress out, basically, if you haven't reached the outcome just yet. Everything's fine. And the Spirit is saying also in the near future, you could be getting the answers you need, but you don't need to stress out so much about the outcome. All right. Wow. Look at this. Some of you, that's your confirmation in the near future and improving health. I don't know if you've been worried about someone, Cancer, or if this is you. Maybe you are healing from a situation. And the Spirit is saying there's no need to worry. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? That's the message. Beautiful, 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 beautiful cards. I love it. Let's move forward to Leo. That was your reading. Cancer, you can also check your Venus, rising, moon, sun to find a reading that most resonates with you. Okay? So, all right, Leo, let's see for Leo. Any Leos do we have? All right, Leo. Hello, hello. Wow, that shuffle was a little bit slow motion, wasn't it? Leo, what advice do you need to hear right now? Let's see. Any Leos do we have? How's everyone doing? Where are you tuning in from, by the way? You need to clean my phone, Sarah? Why? Is it showing like it's not? Why? Is it because of this sign, or you mean the actual phone that I'm filming with? Hopefully you can see everything. For Leo, let's see. Wow, a lot of people are watching me from US, Arizona. I would love to go to US. There's so many places I want to go to if I were to go to US. It's a reflection, yeah, it's a reflection of the crystal lamp I have. Okay, better now. Are you a Virgo, Sarah? Leo, let's see. Tiger. Eye of the Tiger, it's a na-na-na. Some of you, I just heard Eye of the Tiger, that song. You are strong, you're powerful. I just heard you're way more than this. Some of you are just starting to recognize your capability, I just heard endurance, how much you can endure in a situation. I'm also seeing a lot of sexual energy around you, Leo. I know this is not advice, but some of you, for some reason, I'm getting heavy red energy around you. And I'm visualizing red smoke, more like red smoke. So it could be something that's like, that people feel whenever you enter a space. People are drawn to you, people are attracted to you, people feel like seduced by you, people feel like you have something to tell them. They can learn something from you, I just heard, okay? So there is a message about you know exactly what you're doing, Leo, and you need to trust your gut feeling. And some of you, this is about your pathway, what you feel very passionate about, who you want to be with. There's an energy of you don't have to allow anybody to tell you what to do. I mean, you're a Leo. Nobody could ever do that, even if they tried. But there's something about you knowing that it's time for you to live your life happily, being in the moment, because you've been through so much, you know? So there's a message of stand up for yourself when you need to and know that you deserve absolutely everything, is the message. We're going to see more about this, but there's a message here about you enjoying yourself, you being in the moment, you being where you feel appreciated, feeling loved, whether it be when you are alone. Maybe you feel that you're like your best when you're alone. Maybe you feel like your best when you're in the presence of someone significant. But in your reading, there's a message of do what feels right to you. You don't have to listen to anybody, basically. All right? Let's see more about it. There could be also a person who's having their eyes on you, Leo. And this could be, I just heard they're here to spiritually keep you company. This could be more of a spiritual connection. They could have fire, air, and water within their chart. This is somebody who's going to be very focused on you. And they also feel drawn to you because they could be also on the same page with you, like heading towards the same way. So if this is a love, let's say this, if this is like a partner, this is a lover, this could be somebody that has the same vision as you, wants the same things as you, wants to grow with you. All right. So you're not alone here. But there's something about surround yourself with people that you feel good about, right? Soul tribe. Yeah, that's the word for Leo. What advice do we have for Leo? Let's see. We have the mother, the rebel, and the artist. Some of you could be feeling like you're stuck between dominance and submission. You could be stuck between wanting to please somebody and leaving a situation. All right. And the spirit here is telling you, do what's right to you in your heart. Especially if things feel a little bit like out of balance right now. The spirit here is saying that you might have a different path than somebody. You might have a different path than your family members. I'm picturing a wolf, and wolves really have to do with certain pathway. You might be called to do something your parents have never done, could never do. You might be the only person in your family who's become a doctor, who's become successful, who's gonna become rich. So there's a message here about you not worrying about you needing to kind of like please somebody, all right? You needing to be to their liking, but rather go down your own pathway, and you will be appreciated for your realness, is what the spirit is saying. So some of you, I don't know if you're artists, okay, because we have the artist energy being here. Number 23 could be significant, but you definitely are unique, and not everybody can accept this uniqueness because it's overwhelming. So some of you, the spirit is saying you might belong to somewhere else. Or I'm seeing 1111. You might just feel like you don't belong somewhere, all right? The message is for you to explore this inner rebel of you that you might have never explored. This is so specific, you guys. Very specific reading. We have the Empress and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you, you're letting go of like a certain dependence, or you're becoming more independent on your own. Another message I heard is Spirit again wants to tell you that you can do better. So if you feel like a situation is a little bit lacking, like stability, let's say you feel like you're in a situation that you feel deserted, you feel like your needs are not being met. The Spirit here is saying that there could be more out there for you, and you don't need to settle, you know, for anything right now, is the Spirit's message. So I don't know why this message is so specific, but yeah. Do we have any other messages for Leo right now that Leo needs to know? The siren and the unseen. All right, so you don't need to hide anything from anyone. You don't need to. I don't know why I just heard don't watch your mouth. Some of you might need to really, and I'm picturing blue, which is throat chakra, you might really need to voice your opinions and live your life for you. You might need to start living your life for yourself instead of for everybody else. Another message is, with the siren being here, you have a particular unique gift that you haven't shown either yet, or this also speaking of other people feeling like a little bit envious because you have this particular gift or talent. But this is usually my card for you don't feel like you belong in a certain space. And this particular gift or talent, or whatever you want to call it, something that you're naturally born with, let's say, is very much out of this world. And it's not supposed to be accepted by everyone. So some of you need to you need to stop seeking validation and start just being you in a situation. And this is what Spirit's wants to tell you. This is Spirit's message to you. But yeah. The thing though with the siren energy, siren beauty, I don't know if you've ever read that book. I can't quite remember, but the siren is one of the archetypes. Sirens have a timeline, and they have a particular timeline of longevity. This archetype is not for forever. So some of you might have a particular talent that you might really need to put out there instead of waiting and sitting on it. All right, just saying, because it's yours. So take the chance to show yourself, to show who you are, instead of just waiting, is the energy. So that was your reading. What a reading. Let's move forward to Virgo. Readings tonight are very, very specific, though. I'm going to just go ahead and grab more water, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to put you all on a little break, and I'll be back, okay? But if that reading did resonate, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll be right back with you, okay? All right, love you. Okay, we are back. Let's see. Virgo. Sarah, positive energy. Positive energy only around here. But let's see. It's Virgo time. All right. Do we have any Virgos? How are my Virgos? Hello. All right. I'm excited too. Virgo. Some of you, Virgo, I just heard something to take care of. Something to take care of. Either you have something to take care of, maybe something that has a priority to you right now. This also could be a new beginning. This could be in regards to like a beginning of a connection that's very valuable to you. This could be in regards to commitment that you feel like you want to keep, a person that is valuable to you. I just heard something to keep. We're going to see more about it though. We have fish at the bottom of the deck. Okay. First of all, Virgo, Spirit's message to you is whatever it is you're starting right now, whatever it is you're planting, is going to be very, very blissful and abundant for you. I don't know what you're focused on right now, but there's something here you're very consistent about, whether it be, let's say, a work that you're doing. This could be about being healthy, going to the gym. There's some kind of a routine here that I'm seeing that's very blissful for you, very abundant for you, bringing a lot of prosperity to you. So you could also be connecting with a water sign, fire, okay, earth as well is coming through. But I also see you creating a new beginning with a person that you're unexpectedly meeting, connecting with. Maybe you very much unexpectedly have like encountered this person, but you're coming together with someone here to create something beautiful. So the spirit's advice to you is to not be afraid to initiate, to not be afraid to make a decision, to not be afraid to reach out to that person, especially if you see potential with someone. All right, is the energy, but we'll see more about it. Yeah, I'm hearing you're gonna get the fruits of your labor. You're very, I just heard moral. Some of you could really care a lot about morality. You could be having a certain faith, religion. You don't have to, but you're just a very kind-hearted person. I can sense it in your reading. Virgo. Wasn't I just talking about keeping something, taking care of something? And we have the gardener energy and the artist. Is there a person joining you? You have a person joining you, I feel. Similar to Leo's reading, I feel. Someone here could want to plan something with you, Virgo, to take something with you further, I just heard. Whether it be commitment, whether it be they see a future with you. You are the gardener of the zodiac. All the earth signs are usually, but the message for you is to not be afraid to plant and to not be afraid to grow something, all right? Do not be scared along the way, basically. So is there any other messages for our dear Virgo that Virgo needs to know? I love that card. It feels so nice. Somebody could also be connecting with somebody who's very caring. They could even want to like have a children with you or a family with you. I just heard you give my life. What am I hearing? You give my life a reason? Or you give my life. What am I hearing? You make my life worth living. Somebody feels like, again, they have a reason to live because of you. This is specific. This is definitely talking about true love. I feel like I'm in somebody's head. So somebody definitely feels very close to you, Virgo. You give my life meaning. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right. Tell me more. You might think you don't have all the tools to make something work, but you actually do. The advice is for you to not focus on the lack, but actually focus on the abundance of things. And let your thoughts flow from a sense of abundance than lack. In other messages, you could be creating with someone, some you could be moving in with someone, but I see a connection coming together for you, Virgo, which is going to be very abundant. Is there any other messages, any advice for Virgo? You have the Queen energy. You need to start believing and stop second guessing yourself, especially when it comes to your worth, what it is you're worth, and how much you deserve. I'm also hearing you're not used to a particular treatment, so this definitely could be in regards to a person who's willing to prioritize you and make you a priority, give you their love, all right, is the energy. So let's move forward from Virgo to Libra. But with the Queen energy being here, the Spirit is saying, some of you might have found the one, but you're just questioning it. Or if somebody here is expressing their feelings to you, you could be just kind of questioning it because you're feeling as if it's too good to be true or that it's not real. You could be questioning something that's very much real or very much is for you. All right. And the Spirit is saying, take it instead of doubting it because you yourself have manifested it. So, big focus on manifestations, new beginnings. All right, I'm seeing 0, which is about something that is being manifested and finally coming through for you within your reality. All right, so let's move forward to, I just heard exactly the way you want. So wow, great. For Libra, let's see. We're going to tap onto Libra's energy now. If the reading did resonate, do like, subscribe to my channel. And let's see. Gosha. Gosha. Sarah, thank you so much for that super chat. My goodness. You are making my night. You're such a dream. You're an angel. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Sarah. Take good care, honey. I'll see you. I appreciate you. Okay, let's move forward to Libra. My goodness, Sarah just took me by surprise. I don't even know what sign I'm on. Thank you, honey, again. All right, I appreciate you. For our dear Libra, what is the energy and what is happening? Let's see. Libra, what is the advice that you need to hear right now? What is happening for you? What is the advice for you? What do you need to hear? I just heard you can fly higher. You're going to start flying higher. Don't worry. Some of you are literally about to shift. Your life is about to shift, Libra, or there's energy of you're in transitions right now. I don't know if you're wanting to change your job. You could be wanting to become more successful. You're really laser focused right now. You know how hawks are, how they fly above? I think I saw one like a couple of days ago. And they're looking through, the streets from high above. So some of you, maybe you're searching for something. Maybe you're searching for a better opportunity. Maybe you are wanting to really level up right now, and the Spirit is saying you'll get there. Do not worry. You have the crocodile, yeah. You have your eyes on something. And with this energy, you know, this is not something that happens overnight, but it happens with planning. So, Spirit's advice to you right now is to organize and plan in regards to leveling up. And I just heard for the new year, so some of you could already be having plans, but I'm hearing you're going to start to do better than before. So if you dealt with like breadcrumbers, if you dealt with people that wasted your time, there's an energy of there's luck that's stored for you within your future and not in your past. So the advice from the Spirit is to stop looking back, first of all, and to also know that those experiences you've had are no longer going to repeat because you've learned your lesson and that you're not going to repeat those lessons. All right? So I don't know if you're haunted sometimes by the past or by how somebody treated you, but I feel like you're way more careful, wise now in regards to what you're doing. I even feel like in regards to love, some of you could be taking things very patiently, one step at a time, and very cautious. You know how crocodiles are? Very cautious. It's like nobody can see them when they're under the water. But then all of a sudden they come out of the water and then they get their prey, you know? So some of you, I really feel like you're having this very gentle demeanor right now. You're very patient. But at the same time, if somebody gets on your nerves, if something happens, you know how to strike. You have this like very protective energy right now, Libra, in regards to guarding yourself. Strong defense mechanism energy though in your reading, like. All right, any other messages do we have for Libra? We have the hero. I don't know why I just heard that song. I need a hero. Na-na. He's gotta be strong. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast. I don't know who that song is by. If somebody can help me in the comments, but you need somebody strong close to you, don't you? Or this is also speaking of you being tired of doing everything all by yourself. Somebody could be very independent. Interestingly, you are not alone, though. You're not alone. Somebody I'm hearing a tap on the door. So there could be a person who's visiting you soon. There could be a person who's seeing you soon who wants to help you. But somebody that also wants to show up for you as well, you know? Yeah, Bonnie Tyler, there you go. Tell me more in regards to Libra. Maybe you've always been there for other people, saving other people, and the message is for you to kind of more let other people save you as well, you know? Any other messages? We have rejuvenation and contact. So some of you, the Spirit is like directly asking for you to, I just heard put the phone down. So you might need to kind of like maybe detox right now. This is also speaking of you, again, not being the one always trying to do everything is the energy. Do we have any other messages about this? The stone. Why do I see your energy being really isolated right now, Libra? Another message I heard is there's a person here reaching out to you soon because they feel like they either need to apologize to you or that they need to show up more in regards to this connection. But I feel like you could be kind of isolating yourself from a situation because you're trying to protect yourself or you're tired of it. But I really feel like again, you don't have to do something that you feel like is challenging or makes you uncomfortable. So always listen to your feelings And always see how you feel in regards to the situation instead of, yeah, some of you might really need to prioritize yourself more and where you're headed rather than doing everything for other people is the Spirit's message, okay? I don't know if you've been dealing with a very cold-hearted person, or you kind of see somebody as being a little bit cold or not putting enough as effort. And the Spirit is asking you to let them come to you, to let them contact you, write to you if that's your story. But stop being, you know, the one always doing everything, basically, is what the Spirit is saying. And I'm also going to stop trying to save everybody. I don't know what that means. So, yeah. Know that everybody has their own life. Everybody can decide on their own. And, yeah. Everybody has their own God, basically. So, let's move forward to Scorpio. That was your reading. If it does resonate, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more. And let's see for Scorpio. Cinnamon Jones, Sabbath, sorry to bother you. Do you help people find what soulmate? Because I emailed you earlier. You did? I don't remember your name in my emails. I don't think I've seen them. I have received a lot of emails, but I'm prioritizing the readings right now to go live. And also I have some members to get to. So if you feel like I haven't read your email, I haven't responded, you can send it again to me. All right, because sometimes it can even get lost in the spam. So just send it to me again and I'll find it, okay? And if you can't, if I don't respond again, you can just comment and definitely I check my emails pretty much every day, all right? But today it's been a little bit busy, more busy than usual, so. All right, I'll check it. For Scorpio, what is the advice? What advice do you need to hear right now? What advice do you need to hear right now, Scorpio? What is the message for you? What is happening for Scorpio? We have the moth energy for you. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that card. It's one of my favorite cards. Dragonfly. Okay. Some of you, Scorpio, you're really in this energy of doubting, not trusting right now. The first thing I heard for you was someone could be trying to be kind to you, or their intentions are pure, but you could be questioning it, or you could be kind of doubting it, or as much as you're slowly opening up to somebody, you're doing it in the most, I just heard, painful way. So some of you, maybe you're not really open right now, or there's an energy of you need to relax more. You need to know, you need to believe that there are good people that want to help you, want to be there for you. I just heard have a listening ear. All right. So I don't know if you've been feeling like the opposite lately. The other message is I heard turn it off. So some of you might need to like turn something off, whether it be the news, whether it be negative, you know, thinking. You might overthink a lot right now, or there might be a lot of questioning happening in regards to a situation, but the Spirit is asking you to turn it off, turn your mind off, maybe. Detox. The same message came through for Libra, but we'll see more about it. Let's see more. Some of you could also be that you don't want to mess something up, and that's why you overthink so much. I don't know if this is about like a crush, a person you see a future with, a connection. There's an energy of, oh, I hope it's not going to go like it went last time, or I hope that I'm not going to mess it up, or it's not going to be messed up. You need to know that you're being protected, and I just heard whoever that you love loves you back. So that's the message. Well, we're going to see more about it. You're being protected. That's Spirit's message. Ace of Wands. What do I feel like this is about? A connection coming through for you. This is about a connection that's going to really take your whole life by surprise, take you by surprise. A connection's going to really blow in your face in the most positive way. And some of you, this person could be the one, or this person could be somebody that you've visualized being with. Like when they appear in your life, in your reality, you're going to be like, this is exactly what I wanted, even more. Then why are you so stressed out? Why are you doubting yourself? You know what I mean? The Spirit is saying it's yours already, but for most of you, I feel like this is something that you feel very connected to, a person that you feel maybe very attracted to, and there's an energy of just claim that this is yours. That's the advice. Tell me more. Okay, you have the womb. Somebody could be intimate with somebody right now, or you have started becoming intimate, or you're about to be very, very close with someone. All right, you could even meet somebody's mother, all right? You don't have to, but we'll see more about it. Thank you, Angie, for that super chat. I appreciate you. You have the King, the Sword, and the Self. Somebody here is choosing you. And you need to stop second guessing it. Another message I heard is do what your heart feels like doing. Some of you, you might need to really be confident about the pathway you're taking, whoever that you choose to be with, especially if your family's against it, I just heard, or if people seem to be against the path that you're taking. The Spirit is saying do it anyways, because you know deep down in your heart where you belong. And trust me, whenever you go down a pathway you feel drawn to, you're never going to regret it. Because why? You're going to be responsible, right? You're going to be the one that decided to go down that pathway anyway, so nobody gets to say anything, right? So the message is for you to live your life for yourself and to decide something on your own, okay? Let's get one more card. You are very protective. Like, I don't know, for some reason when I'm reading your energy, I feel like I need to really be careful. Like some of you, people even like feel this around you. People that you connect with, they feel like you're very intense. You're very mysterious. You don't open up. And you might even tend to push people away because you're trying to protect yourself, you know? But it's not because there's something wrong with you. It's just because you care so much. You care so deeply. If you were to let somebody in your heart, you would care a lot about them. And you don't want them to hurt you. So it's natural. Again, I don't know. Some of you, the Spirit keeps telling you that you're protected, that the pathway you're taking is the right path. So don't be afraid. For Scorpio, do we have any other messages that Scorpio needs to hear right now? The child, you have the Self card twice, by the way. Look at it. You got the Self card twice. I just heard do it for yourself. Some of you might need to do something for yourself or make a decision for yourself. Nobody can tell you to do this but you. So Spirit is saying take responsibility and make the decision and do what feels right. And some of this could be about a child. Maybe you want to have a child, or if not that, this is also in regards to, I just heard when the timing is right, it will happen. I'm going to get an angel message for this. But this also could be in regards to what you've always wanted to do. Maybe you need to listen to your inner child, you know. Maybe your child version is trying to tell you something that you've been repressing. I don't know. Some of you, your childhood might make you feel uncomfortable, I just heard in my head. Or maybe there's certain things about your childhood you don't want to remember. That's specific, though. Like if you could, you would wish to change it. I just heard in my head. We have recovery and no need to worry. So again, the Spirit is saying you're healing, you're on the path to heal right now, and don't push people away that want to be a part of your life. And some of you, especially if you've met somebody new, if you met somebody that is trying to reach to your heart, don't ever think that, like, it's natural for you to think that they could have bad intentions, but for some reason I'm hearing like they could actually be very good for you and they could want to help you heal. It's very much of a catalyst energy, so that's the message that's coming through. Let's move forward to Sagittarius. If that reading there resonates, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more. And let's see. Strong womb energy in your reading. Pregnancy energy, maybe even. All right, let me just see somebody's writing. Kendall. How are you, Kendall? Raven, Bridget, Super Vibes, Cinnamon. You send me again? Yeah, I'll definitely check my email, so don't worry if you send me an email. All right, Sagittarius. Hi, Angel. All right. How do you all like the late night readings? I should call them midnight readings, because where I am is very late right now. Almost 12. All right. Sagittarius, you got the raccoon card, frog, and the hawk. Ooh, there's a major glow up. There's a major, like I just visualized peacock's wings, like feathers just coming out for some reason in a form of like an explosion. So some of you, you're about to go through a very much of like one of the biggest glows ever I just heard for the new year. And it could be something very physical as the energy. And you might need to own it. I just heard you might need to own something about you, whether it be your gift, whether it be your beauty, whether it be your kind heart. There's something here that needs your, I just heard you need to credit yourself. I don't know why I'm hearing those things. It needs your attention. It needs your, attention. We're going to see more about it. Some of you, there could be a person you're connecting with also that you make very self-aware. I want to even say insecure a little bit. And you really make this person want to be better. Especially if this is a lover that you're connecting with, Sagittarius. Somebody here really looks at you. They listen to you. They get inspired by you. They feel like you're a great match, like you two could be together. I just heard you're a great team. So this could be somebody that wants to be aligned with you, on the same page with you, and catch you. And when I say catch, I mean like claim you. Maybe this is somebody who's territorial about you, might have been watching you, but we'll see more. For Sagittarius, tell me more in regards to this energy. You have the caregiver. I love that. Oh my God. I think this is Cancer's energy, if I'm not mistaken. And the seeker. And the rescuer. Oh my God. Such heavenly cards. Some of you might be drawn to want to help people. Is the energy. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate you for that super chat. You might be drawn to want to help people. Another message I heard is, I just heard you could earn money from a particular passion that you have. And this could be anything. This could be something very creative. I just even heard you could be having your own maybe like account or something online. There's something that's being exposed, as much as you're scared of it, as much as you're unsure about it, as much as you're questioning it. And this is about you and what you need to put out there in the world. I'm hearing that song, 4th of July. Didn't you get enough love, my little dove? Why do you cry? I don't even know where that song is from, 4th of July, or who it's by, if somebody could tell me in the comments. But you're in this energy of reparenting yourself. And other messages, you could be really, I just heard shelter. You could be giving somebody shelter, or somebody's very struck by how giving you are, how caring you are towards them. So somebody loves that. Somebody's obsessed with how loving and kind you are towards them. But yeah. Why am I hearing shelter, refugee? I'm hearing all those things. So some of you, I don't know if you're moving or if this is also speaking about you being helped in some kind of a way. If not that, it could be that, let's say you're adopting like something, like an animal, a pet. Any other messages? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance. You have healing gifts. I don't know why this message keeps coming up for you, but you have healing gifts. And some of you could earn money from this healing gift that you have. It could be as simple as listening to people. It could be as simple as like caring in some kind of a way, but it could be something spiritual. If it's not something spiritual, it could have to do with like medicine. All right. But maybe you have a passion here to help people and you feel really drawn to do so right now. Any other messages? Kathy asks, what do you do if people want your help but won't help themselves? You help them as much as you can. If you feel like you could do so without having any expectations, and you let them build themselves up. I don't think if you can save everybody. I don't believe in that. Unless you want to sacrifice yourself like how Jesus did. But I don't think if we're built that way, you know? I think everybody's their own person. And you can help somebody so much. Only so much. All right, any other messages for Sagittarius? You have the Queen and you have the Prayer and the Medallion. You deserve absolutely everything. And some of you, if you've been having a prayer about becoming rich, being treated a certain way. I just heard princess treatment. I don't know why. If you've been praying to be treated better, if you've been praying for true love, if you've been praying for money, luxury, this will come true. And you need to absolutely believe that you deserve every bit of it, is the Spirit's advice, okay? So any kind of a prayer you have, it will come true. And don't ever think that anything's out of your reach, out of your touch, out of your league. Okay? And for some of you, this could have to do with wealth. This could have to do with money. This could be having to do with a certain mindset that you need to get rid of. Let's say your parents always told you, oh, you can never have that. Or, oh, you know, like limiting beliefs that you need to let go of because you absolutely deserve the best, okay? Is the energy. Thank you, Angel, for that super chat. I appreciate you. So let's move forward. That was your reading. Strong prayer energy. Some of you, there could be a sum of money that's going to be given to you, and this could be from the Spirit, I just heard. So I don't know if it's like something that's being donated to you. It could even be like certain benefit, but it's coming through as a blessing, a boon that you don't expect to see, neither are you working for it. So let's see. For Capricorn. Let's see for Capricorn. What is the energy and what is happening for Capricorn spirit? How's everyone doing? Do we have any Capricorns in the chat? You can find my email, Angie. It's sabbathtarot@gmail.com. And if you DM'd me, it's okay on Instagram. I also check it too. Capricorn. For Capricorn, what is the energy? What is the advice for Capricorn? And what is happening? What does Capricorn need to know, Spirit, right now? Whale. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, Sherry, Richard. Yes, this is a free reading. You don't pay me to watch this, do you? No. It's a free reading, so enjoy it. You know, I hope it helps you in some kind of a way. That's what I'm here for, to help. There is a certain heaviness and burden that's going away, that's being lifted from you. And this could be something that you've been very patient with. It almost looks like a dark cloud that's leaving your life. So this could be in regards to something you've been mourning, something you've been sad about, something you've been feeling pressed by. I'm hearing pressed. Maybe it's an end of a job. Maybe it's an end of a commitment. Maybe it's, it could be anything literally. It could be even moving. But an end of a cycle or some kind of a heaviness is making you feel way lighter in your reading. And some of you, there's also this energy of like, you're paying more attention to your health. You're paying more attention to your body, I feel, your diet. But most certainly emotions, all right? Maybe you're really, I'm hearing, acknowledging your own emotions in regards to the situation and seeing whether you yourself are okay. Let's see more. Hi, Urja. How are you? All right. Some of you, there could be a connection stepping through towards you, and the Spirit wants for you to believe that you're not meant to be alone as much as you are used to being alone. All right? So I don't know if you're used to the idea that I'm always going to be single, but that's going to change soon. And there could be like a water sign coming through towards you, Earth as well. But this is a connection that's make you feel free, but at the same time, it balances you out. This is somebody that I just visualized, Hermit, Virgo energy, maybe, could be, or Aries, Gemini. But some of you, this is somebody that not only lets you do your work and gives you free time, space, but also breathes support into you. All right, so it could be a very, very grounding person, the one you're connecting with. Tell me more about Capricorn, the seeker. I just heard what you're seeking is seeking you. So there's definitely this energy of destiny, faith in your reading. Don't give up just yet. You also have the healer and the gambler. So the Spirit is saying, if you don't, how can I put it the right way? You might really need to change something in order for the change to happen to you. So some of you, either you need to stop waiting on something to happen and do it. Just do it. Take action. Another message I heard is you might need to take a risk soon. Whether to move, to travel, to do something different is what the Spirit wants to tell you. Any other messages? The orphan, the empty room, and the flame. You have a connection. And the Spirit is saying, make room for a connection to come through. And don't think that you're supposed to be doing everything all by yourself, but you're making room for a connection of significance. There's a lot of warmth in this card too. Yeah, don't isolate yourself is the message. Let me see if I can get any angel messages for you, Capricorn. Some of you have a very loving partner, very warm, very cozy. Fire energy could be somebody that you're going to be very close and intimate with. And this could be somebody who wants to have a commitment with you, be intimate, and they're very mature too. Maybe older than you, doesn't have to be. Any other messages? We have a yes. We also have if you believe, and abundance. So the Spirit is saying, really be confident and take a risk if you need to, move if you need to, be open if you need to, but really be open to all the abundance and love that's coming through. And you need to believe that good things do come your way, is the Spirit's advice. If you believe. So some of you, yeah, the Spirit is saying you need the change. All right, you need to really want the change to happen for it to happen, maybe. I'm also hearing good things come to people that wait. Good things come to the ones that wait. So some of you, I'm seeing success and wait. So I don't know if some connections didn't work for you in the past, but guess what? They were meant to work out because there's something way better coming in if you are single. So, and it's very different too. Let's see. We're going to move forward to Aquarius. That was your reading. For Aquarius, let's see. If anybody also wants, you can book for a personal reading. I'm available. You can send me an email for those at sabbathtarot@gmail.com. All right. What if you've already messed it up? What do you mean, like a connection? If you've messed a connection up? For Aquarius, let's see. Hi, Diamond Wolf, Christina. Aquarius. Let's see. What is the advice you need to hear right now? For Aquarius, what is the advice you need to hear? Some of you, I just heard hobby. You might be finding a new hobby or something that's going to help you with your mind, get your mind off things. Scorpion. You need to stop obsessing. Some of you might have been obsessing over something, whether it be obsessing over someone, situation. This could also be a bad habit, okay, that you're letting go of, or you're replacing it with a good habit. There's something about obsessing. Why are you so... Some of you could be really worried right now, or there's an energy you're obsessing about the future. It could even be that you're doing the best you can, but you're still obsessing over something. What is happening in your reading? Let me see more about it. Hi, Chloe. All right, let's see more. We have the gesture in the heart. You might need to turn off a certain voice in your head, and this voice could be fears, this voice could be insecurity, this voice could be the past haunting you. Because to be quite honest with you, the pathway you're headed towards is quite different than how you feel maybe in your head. So some of you, you need to let go of the past, or there could be a certain voice you need to hush in your head. And it could be something that bugs you. Who other sign was it that I just said turn off? Some of you might need to turn your mind off or get rid of fears. It could even be that some of you need to speak good to yourself more, or you need to... I just heard affirmations could be very helpful for you. Now with this card being here, some of you might have let go of a very toxic energy or somebody that was very controlling. This is also speaking of a person that you might open up to, that you might have gotten hurt from. And I'm more getting past energy more than anything, Aquarius, but it is in your reading. So if you went through something that was quite painful, I'm needing to say, don't be afraid that this would happen again, especially if you're connecting with somebody new or somebody completely different. There's something about you creating that safe space for yourself in which you feel the most calm, safe. Maybe some of you, the reason why you don't feel safe right now is because there's a person that keeps bugging you, or there's a person that you maybe live with that you feel like is kind of not really letting you be you. This is so specific, so I'm telling you what I feel. But with this card being here, you might need to release something that's toxic, or you might need to stop feeding into fears or somebody that like is not the most positive or helpful. I just heard maybe somebody nags. I don't know. I don't like this energy that much. Tell me more in regards to this. For yeah, we have take flight, and we have right order for Aquarius. Did I say Scorpio? Hopefully not. Somebody could be connecting with Scorpio or Pisces, or Earth. You might have been wanting to do something for a long time already, and you've been burying it. And the Spirit is saying you need to make a decision, and you need to free yourself of something that you deem as toxic, as not right, as challenging, draining. All right, it's a strong Libra energy as well. Some of this could even be in regards to court situation. All right, or an environment that doesn't bring comfort to you, that you need to rid yourself of. Like, we have the Mask, Healer, the Judge. I was just talking about court, the Maiden. You need to choose yourself over a situation, is what the Spirit is saying, instead of trying to cope with the situation. Because I feel like if you plan to stay in this situation, nothing would change, Aquarius. Like, some of you, I don't know if you have been like, if you've been trying to keep the peace in a situation, if you've been kind of like coping with somebody's behavior, even though they're not really growing or wanting to grow. But the advice is for you to not lie to yourself, to be honest with yourself in regards to whether you're happy in this situation or not. Yeah, wow, that Libra energy though, strong. Again, we have the Justice, Judge energy, Court energy. Maybe you're finalizing something. This is also speaking of you doing something because it feels right, doing something because it feels practical, fair, and balanced to you. Like, if you were to do this, it would feel the most fair. It would feel like you're doing something that you have the right to do. Like, it's your right, I'm hearing. So, yeah, you might need to make a decision and do something you've been wanting to do, instead of trying to stay quiet about something. But some of you could be connecting with two different people, or there could be two different people. Maybe you're ending something to be with someone else. I don't know. Or there could be a person here that really wants to be there for you. So let's move forward to Pisces. That was very specific. So take it as it resonates. For our dear Pisces, what is the energy? Any Pisces people do we have in the chat? Let's see. Pisces. What is the energy? Okay, Pisces. What advice do you need to hear? Pisces. What advice do you need to hear? Hummingbird. Oh, how adorable. I just heard you're a blessing. You're the most gentle. Your energy feels like the most gentle out of all the signs. So some of you could be feeling very vulnerable during this time. You could be feeling very hypersensitive. Or you could feel like you want to cry maybe. Very emotional energy. And for some reason I'm picturing birds, so why am I picking up on your environment? Some of you, it's very important the type of people you surround yourself with right now, Pisces, or where you are, where you go. Maybe you feel very sensitive to environment. All right, when you feel you very much feel sensitive to a certain person's energy right now. There's something here about hypersensitivity and how you can read through your sensitivity. As much as it annoys you, it also helps you to know whether somebody is good for you or not. So some of you might really need to see how you feel around someone more than anything right now. Let me see more. I just heard man of God or woman of God. You could be connecting with somebody who has a certain faith or somebody that could be very traditional, Pisces. Yeah, somebody could be very family oriented or traditional. Let me just see what I can pick up on this in a psychic way. Let me see. You're trying to test somebody, or there's an energy where you're trying to test them before you can trust them. You're testing someone before you can trust them, or there's an energy of maybe you're finding it kind of hard to trust, so you're taking it one step at a time. The same energy came through for Sag, I think it was, but we'll see more about it. Yeah. You're taking your time. I just heard I'm in no rush, so. Another message I heard is it's important for your emotions to come out. Strong throat chakra energy. Some of you might need to really throw your emotions out, be more expressive, especially if you're in a relationship or especially if something's not to your liking. You need to stop repressing your feelings. For dear Pisces, do we have any oracle messages in regards to the advice you need to hear right now? We have the Citizen. Wow. And the Sage. Something with where you live. I don't know what this is. We also have the Ruler. You might live your life completely different than how somebody else lives it. So why are you trying to fit a square into a circle? Why are you trying to get along with an energy that you don't get along with? Or some of you, I don't know if you're trying to live with someone or if you live with an energy. Again, you take it as it is now. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Maybe you want to move out, or maybe you don't want to deal with a person that you just are not aligned with. So why force something to happen if it's not naturally happening, is what the Spirit wants to tell you. You got the Sage card and you got the Mystic card as well, which tells me some of you are meant to be on a spiritual journey. You could be right now. You could be very spiritual to the point where you want to do spiritual work on your own. But this is also speaking of, again, if you're sensitive and if somebody sees it as a weakness, you need to let that person go. If somebody is telling you that you're sensitive, if somebody's, nitpicking you, if somebody's criticizing you in some kind of a way, you need to let that person go, because there's no point in you trying to explain to them in regards to who you are, how you are, and how sensitive you are. You could be really hypersensitive. I'm tapping onto that for you. I don't know why. And the thing with hypersensitive people is that they belong to a certain group, and I don't mean it in a way that they are meant to live their life differently, but I mean it in a way that not everybody can be aligned with a hypersensitive person. It takes a certain person to be aligned who could also be hypersensitive, but there's something about with like who you get along with, Pisces, or whether you even get along with them, whether you feel safe, whether you feel happy, at peace with someone that's coming through in your reading. So let's see more about it. All right, I'm trying to tap on more onto this energy, but with the Sage, I feel like you have healing hands, you have healing energy, and it's meant to be appreciated, all right, and not just tossed around. So you might need to see whether somebody really appreciates you or somebody has respect for you instead of just being there. Shapeshifter, healer. You might be a type of person you shut down sometimes when something's going on. You don't like express, you just go to your room, you know? You're not a type of person who would like get like loud, but you more kind of shut down. Or this could be somebody you know, I don't know, but let me see more about it. Is there any other messages about this? Protect your boundaries. I just heard protect your boundaries and voice your opinion. Communicate clearly if something's really on your nerves or if something's not like the way you want, you might need to communicate it. Some of you you've been either coping with the situation or you've been not really yourself or you've been not really expressing your true desires towards the situation. So the Spirit's advice to you is to communicate and to draw boundaries when you need to, all right? Do we have any angel messages for Pisces? We have you're ready. We have success, a yes, and this situation will improve. I was feeling also a little bit of a no energy here. So some of you, either you're ready to release something or this is a Spirit's way of saying you're ready to speak up about something or go down your own pathway that you want to go on and say no. Find the strength in saying no or find the strength in drawing boundaries when you need to, is the energy. So that's your message. Some of you might really need to protect yourself from something right now, or you might need to prioritize your peace over and everything else right now. Right? Is the energy. I don't know if you just saw the candle, but look at it. It's going. Some of you definitely have a spirit watching over you. This could be an angel. This could be a guardian angel. This could be somebody that's even helping you maybe on your path, but the Spirit here is telling you it's time. It's time for you to go down your own pathway and you're guided towards something, is the energy, okay? So, yeah. I just heard stop looking over your shoulders. Some of you might need to just, start to look forward, then look over your shoulder to the past, all right? Look at what's in front of you and not what's behind you, basically. I just heard look at what's next to you. So some of you might have a person that you might need to, be in the moment with. Maybe a lover, a friend, partner, I don't know. But that's the message. So thank you everybody for joining me for the All Signs. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content so that other people that also need advice can find this reading video. Thank you all. Do want to let you know that you can book for a personal reading with me by writing to me to my email, which is in the description box. And also you can join the membership to have access to personalized readings, especially for our psychic session for this weekend. You can ask your one question reading there because I'm going live if you become a member. Thank you everybody for joining me again. Thank you, Dee Dee, Angel, Cinnamon, Who else am I seeing? Tracy, Carla, Millie, Manuela. I appreciate all of you, and thank you, Urja. So happy that you joined us too. I'll probably go live sometime soon and do another poll to see what our next all signs would be. I am sending you my kiss. Happy holidays and happy new year. Wishing you all the best. My love and light, my warm embrace, my kiss to you, and goodbye. Take good care. Love you. Love you. Bye.